Hello, everyone. Today we're going to take a look back at one of the legendary Western films of the 90s, Tombstone, 1993. With its outstanding cast and a thrilling story about Wild West legends, Tombstone is not just an exciting action film, but also a cultural icon that is still remembered to this day. From Kurt Russell's powerful portrayal of Wyatt Earp to Val Kilmer's unforgettable performance as Doc Holliday, Tombstone has left a lasting mark on movie fans. However, more than 3 decades since the film was released, the stars of Tombstone have undergone significant changes in their careers and lives. Today, we'll explore Tombstone then and now, looking back at what these actors have accomplished since the film and seeing how they have evolved from 1993 to 2024. You will be amazed at how time has changed them and the secrets behind their careers after the film. Who among your favorite stars stood the test of time, and who faced shocking challenges? Let's explore the mystery together. Kurt Russell, a star struggling to survive in the harsh spotlight of Hollywood. Kurt Russell, born on March 17, 1951, is hailed as a Hollywood legend, but his rise and survival in the cutthroat industry has not been easy. Although he played Wyatt in Tombstone, 1993, a performance that solidified him as a Western icon, Russell's journey to and beyond stardom has been marked by relentless struggles. During the chaotic production of Tombstone, Russell secretly took on much of the direction after Kevin Jarre was fired. This unrecognized effort left him emotionally and physically exhausted as he struggled to salvage a sinking project which could have ended his career. Even after proving his dedication, Russell faced a subtle sidelining in Hollywood as a vocal critic of formulaic film franchises, which he was said to have alienated key players in the industry. This raised the question of whether his outspoken nature had caused him to lose out on leading roles. At the age of 73, with his silver hair and the charm of a grandfather, Russell seems to have stepped away from the limelight, retreating into family life with Goldie Hawn. While their unconventional relationship is praised, whispers persist about whether he feels unfulfilled after shifting from a bold pioneer for an outsider character, as the relentless politics of Hollywood overshadow his star, or if he's quietly fighting for creative independence. Val Kilmer, a Hollywood star who fell painfully due to a life-changing illness and fought to survive. Val Kilmer, born December 31, 1959, is forever etched in film history for his iconic role as Doc Holliday in Tombstone, 1993, a performance that solidified him as one of Hollywood's brightest stars. At the age of 33, Kilmer's electrifying performance earned him both fame and critical acclaim. Although his career quickly ascended, his life soon took a tragic and unexpected turn, shaking his career. In 2015, Kilmer was diagnosed with throat cancer. Initially, he denied it and silently struggled as the disease gradually took away more than just his health. The treatment, including a tracheotomy, saved his life, but it also robbed him of his voice, leaving him with only a weak whisper, no longer able to convey the powerful allure that once defined him. For a man whose voice was his brand, this loss was heartbreaking. Fans mourned the transformation as they witnessed a once great leading man being forced to reinvent himself in the face of unimaginable pain. Kilmer's life was never the same after the diagnosis. After being diagnosed, he courageously documented his journey in his memoir, I'm Your Huckleberry, and in the emotionally raw documentary Val, 2021, allowing the world to witness his battle with illness while he shifted his focus to painting and writing. Some people in Hollywood felt that he was abandoned during his crisis, and their lack of support led to frustration among his supporters. Kilmer, now 64, is no longer the heartthrob of Hollywood as he once was, but his resilient spirit and unbreakable art have made him a symbol of life. Sam Elliot, from Hollywood heartthrob to a life of struggle and triumph. Born on August 9, 1944, in Sacramento, California, Sam Elliot has become one of the most iconic figures in Hollywood. Known for his gravelly voice and strong charisma, behind the tough exterior is a man who has faced his personal battles. His breakthrough role in The Big Lebowski in 1998 and his career in westerns made him a household name, but life was not always easy for Elliot. Although he was very popular, Elliot struggled with the pressure to maintain his image, especially as aging began to affect him. The Hollywood industry, known for its focus on youth, made him feel sidelined as the roles he once played began to dwindle. He has openly discussed the challenges of staying relevant in a business that values appearance more than talent. Off-screen, Elliot has faced family tragedies, including the untimely death of his father. During that time, he remained a devoted actor and family man, finding comfort in his wife, actress Catherine Ross. At 79, Elliot continues to act, recently starring in 1883, and proving that his resilience and talent are boundless. His struggles have only made him a stronger, more respected figure in Hollywood today. Charlton Heston, born on October 4, 1923, was once the face of Hollywood, known for iconic roles in Ben-Hur and the Ten Commandments. However, in Tombstone, 1993, his brief but impactful performance as Henry Hooker revealed a gentler side of the Hollywood giant. Yet behind the scenes, Heston's life was far from perfect, and as his career progressed, so did the personal and public battles he faced. While his acting talent remained unquestionable, Heston's outspoken political views began to tarnish his public image. As the president of the National Rifle Association, his infamous speech from his cold, outstretched hands drew national outrage and divided the country. This controversy, combined with a diagnosis of Alzheimer's disease in 2002, transformed him from a beloved icon to a controversial figure, with many questioning his legacy. In his final years, Heston's life faded into the shadows of the disease that robbed him of his once powerful presence. He passed away in 2008, leaving behind a complex legacy that continues to spark debate to this day. A tragic death that shattered Hollywood and left a void. Bill Paxton, born on May 17, 1955 in Fort Worth, Texas, brought warmth and authenticity to his role as Morgan Herb in Tombstone, 1993. Although his portrayal of Wyatt Herb's brother was brief, Paxton's natural charm and loyalty added depth to the film, making him stand out in his career. Paxton showcased incredible versatility, from Aliens and Twister to Apollo 13, earning admiration for his range as an actor and director, especially with his 2001 film Frailty. However, tragedy struck in 2017 when Paxton suddenly passed away at the age of 61 due to complications from heart surgery. This loss devastated Hollywood, leaving fans and colleagues heartbroken. Paxton was always known for his genuine, humble nature and the sincerity he brought to every role, but his untimely death cut short a promising future. Despite his immense talent, the world was robbed of his contributions far too soon. Today, his legacy lives on, but the sadness surrounding his passing remains a cloud over the entertainment industry as fans continue to mourn the actor's untimely departure. Dana Wheeler-Nicholson, born on October 9, 1960 in New York City, is best known for her role as Maddie Blaylock in Tombstone, 1993, where she portrayed the emotionally conflicted wife of Wyatt Earp. Her performance captured the internal struggles of Maddie, particularly her battle with addiction, which left a strong impression on audiences by shedding light on the personal demons behind the Western drama. However, behind the scenes, Nicholson faced her own deep struggles. Despite early success in films like Fletch, 1985, her career slowed down in the late 90s with fewer significant roles. She struggled with the pressure of maintaining Hollywood's image of beauty and success while dealing with her personal battles. At times, her work was scarce, and she faced long periods of uncertainty, which was a stark contrast to her early fame. Nevertheless, Wheeler-Nicholson persevered. She made a return in films such as Fast Food Nation, 2006, and Parkland, 2013, demonstrating her resilience and versatility. Now, at 64, she has stepped away from the spotlight and found peace in a more private life. Dana Delany, born on March 13, 1956 in New York City, became a standout in Tombstone, 1993, playing Josephine Marcus with charm and strength. Her portrayal of Wyatt Earp's love interest showcased her ability to add depth to any character. This early success marked her as a rising star in Hollywood. However, Delany's true breakthrough came from television. She won multiple Emmy Awards for her role as Colleen McMurphy in China Beach from 1988 to 1991 and solidified her place in television history with roles in Desperate Housewives, 2007 to 2008, and Body of Proof, 2011 to 2013. With her versatility, she captivated audiences and became a beloved figure in both drama and comedy. Despite her accomplishments, Delany has faced challenges, particularly as a woman in Hollywood. She has openly discussed the pressure to conform to stereotypes and the difficulties in being offered limited roles. She also regrets turning down the role of Brie Van de Kamp in Desperate Housewives, a decision she later saw as a valuable lesson. At the age of 68, Delany continues to grow, balancing career success with personal development and advocating for health. She remains a respected figure in the Hollywood industry. Boothe, a legacy marked by struggles and the final battle. Boothe was born on June 1, 1948, in Snyder, Texas, and became famous for his portrayal of the menacing Curly Bill Brosis in Tombstone in 1993, where he delivered a cold, ruthless performance as the villain that left an indelible mark on audiences. He brought a chilling intensity to his roles in Deadwood and Sin City, often cast as the villain due to his commanding presence. However, despite his success, Boothe's career was defined by struggles. He was often typecast, limiting his range, and left him frustrated by the lack of diverse roles. His personal life was also burdened by the pressures of fame and his demanding career. His long marriage to Pam Cole endured, but the emotional strain from his career's demands added tension to their relationship. The biggest battle Boothe faced, however, came in 2017 when he was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. His health declined rapidly, and he endured immense pain in his final months, all while maintaining his dignity and avoiding showing weakness to the public. At the age of 68, Boothe passed away in May 2017. His life and career were tragically cut short by an illness that claimed his life far too soon. Boothe's death left a void in Hollywood. While his villainous roles may have defined him, it was the quiet strength he displayed in facing a terminal illness that people will remember most. Michael Biehn, from an iconic villain to personal struggles. Michael Biehn was born on July 31, 1956, in Anniston, Alabama, and is remembered for his unforgettable role as Johnny Ringo in Tombstone, 1993, where he portrayed a vengeful, cold-blooded gunslinger, leaving a deep impression on fans. His career skyrocketed in the 1980s and 1990s with leading roles in The Terminator and Aliens. However, despite early fame, Biehn never reached the superstar level of contemporaries like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Behind the scenes, Biehn's life was marked by a long battle with alcoholism. The pressure from Hollywood's fame culture led him to drink excessively, which severely impacted both his personal life and career. His drinking problem spiraled out of control for many years, and it wasn't until the mid-2000s that he began to address his addiction. Along with his struggle with alcohol, Biehn also faced health issues, including a stroke and heart surgery, which only worsened his challenges in the 2000s. Eventually, Biehn stepped away from the limelight to focus on finding balance with his family. From heartthrob teen to personal struggles and redemption. Jason Priestley, born on August 28, 1969 in Vancouver, Canada, played Billy Brenridge in Tombstone, 1993, a role that showcased his ability to portray a gentle yet strong lawyer. However, he is most famous for his iconic role as Brandon Walsh in Beverly Hills, 90210. Priestley brought youthful energy to Tombstone, standing out among the seasoned cast. His portrayal of Breckenridge added emotional depth to the film, despite his relatively small role. However, Priestley's personal life was marred by controversies. In 1999, he was arrested for drunk driving following a car accident, which led to his license being suspended and a stint in rehab. His passion for motorcycle racing also came with its own risks, as he faced a serious accident during a race in 2002. Despite these setbacks, Priestley found redemption. He married Naomi Loud in 2005, has 2 children, and continued to evolve both as an actor and director, especially with his work in private detective roles. At 55, he remains a respected figure, proving his resilience and ability to adapt in an ever-changing industry. From villain roles to Hollywood veteran with a lasting legacy. Stephen Lang, born on July 11, 1952 in New York City, is best known for his memorable role as Ike Clanton in Tombstone, 1993, where he played a cowardly yet dangerous villain. His unpredictable energy added a sense of instability to Ike, enhancing the chaotic atmosphere of the Old West in the film. At the age of 41, Lang's performance stood out among the all-star cast, elevating the tension and uncertainty of the town of Tombstone. As Lang's career took off with notable roles in films like Avatar, 2009, where he portrayed the fierce Colonel Quaritch, he also enjoyed a rich stage career. His role as Quaritch in Avatar cemented his position as a top-tier villain, and he reprised this role in Avatar, The Way of Water, 2022. Despite his powerful on-screen presence, Lang has lived a relatively scandal-free life, focusing on his career and family. Married since 1980, he is also known for his philanthropic efforts and his passion for Civil War history. At 72, he continues to captivate audiences in Hollywood with performances that resonate across various genres. From Hollywood star to a recluse icon. Joanna Pacula, born on January 2, 1957, in Tomaszow Lubelski, Poland, once graced the silver screen with unforgettable performances, including her role as Kate Doc Holliday's lover in Tombstone, 1993. At the age of 36, she captivated audiences by portraying the character with intensity, bringing a complex mix of passion and vulnerability to the film. Building on her earlier successes in Gorky Park, 1983, and Escape from Sobibor, 1987, she solidified her place as an emerging star in Hollywood. However, after the 1990s, something shifted. Despite appearing in films such as Marked for Death, 1990, and Virus, 1999, Pacula's presence in Hollywood began to fade. The reason behind this decline remains a mystery. Was it a personal choice, or did the industry lose interest in her? She made only sporadic appearances in shows like Monk and Bones, and by the 2000s, she had almost disappeared from the public eye. At 67, Pacula has withdrawn from the limelight and lives quietly in Southern California. Though her career abruptly stopped, she seems content with her private life, leaving fans wondering what happened to the actress once expected to become a superstar. From Tombstone to television star. Jon Tenney was born on December 16, 1961, in Princeton, New Jersey, and is known for his portrayal of the morally conflicted Sheriff Biehn in Tombstone, 1993. His role as Lorman, a character connected to the Cowboys gang, added depth to the movie's portrayal of an unstable town. At 31, Tenney's nuanced performance highlighted his character's ambiguous loyalty, making him a memorable part of the classic Western film. Tenney's career spans both television and film. He gained significant recognition for his role as FBI agent Fritz Howard in The Closer, a role he reprised in the spin-off series Major Crimes. He has also appeared in notable films such as The Firm, Primary Colors, and Green Lantern. In his personal life, Tenney faced challenges, particularly during his marriage to actress Terry Hatcher from 1994 to 2003, which ended in divorce. However, he remarried producer Leslie Arang in 2022 and has since maintained a more private life. At 62, Tenney remains a respected figure in Hollywood, known for his versatility in acting and directing. He continues to contribute to a variety of projects across different genres. Thomas Haden Church, born on June 17, 1960, in Yolo, California, is best known for his role as Billy Clanton in Tombstone, 1993, where he portrayed a volatile outlaw, leaving a lasting impression. Church's intense performance helped elevate the film, making it a Western classic and paving the way for his diverse career. However, Church's journey was not without controversy. While his talent earned him an Academy Award nomination for Sideways, 2004, his bold and unconventional approach to acting caught attention. During the audition for Sideways, Church became infamous for his act of nudity to express vulnerability, a move that stunned casting directors and industry professionals. While this decision earned him the role, it also raised eyebrows regarding his willingness to push boundaries both professionally and personally. In his private life, Church has kept quiet about raising 2 children with his former partner, Mia Z, but never married. Despite his reclusive nature, Church's unique path in Hollywood is defined by his willingness to take risks and his commitment to his family, which continues to intrigue both fans and critics. Paula Malcolmson, born on June 1, 1970 in Belfast, Northern Ireland, may have started her career with a small role in Tombstone, 1993, but the years that followed revealed the true struggles she faced. While her talent is undeniable, her career path has not been smooth. Her breakthrough roles in Deadwood, Ray Donovan, and Sons of Anarchy showcased her acting prowess. But behind the scenes, she struggled with emotional and physical scars from portraying harsh, often tortured characters. Her portrayal of Trixie in Deadwood was solidified, but the emotional toll of playing a broken woman in such a harsh environment came at a price. Similarly, portraying Abby Donovan in Ray Donovan had her delve into the dark, painful aspects of human nature, leaving her feeling exhausted and vulnerable. Despite these challenges, Malcolmson has persevered, though the stress has become evident. At 54, her personal struggles remain largely hidden behind the carefully crafted roles she takes on. Though respected in the industry, the emotional and physical cost of her career has been steep, and the fight to maintain her standing in Hollywood has never been easy. Lisa Collins, born in 1968 in Australia, is best known for her role as Louisa in the film Tombstone, 1993, where she portrayed the wife of Morgan, played by Bill Paxton. Her career spanned from 1979 to 1998, including notable roles in films such as Dead Calm, 1989, Going Overboard, 1989, and Fix, 1997. However, her personal life was marked by struggles, especially her marriage to actor Billy Zane. The two were married from 1989 to 1995, but their relationship ended in a highly publicized divorce, a difficult chapter for Collins. Since then, she has maintained a humble attitude, both personally and professionally, withdrawing from the public eye after the late 90s. There have been no major controversies surrounding Collins, but her short-lived marriage and subsequent retreat from the limelight reflect a desire for privacy after the challenges of fame. At 55, Collins now lives a quieter life, staying away from the Hollywood spotlight, with very little information about her current personal life or future projects. While her career may have been left behind, her contributions, particularly in Tombstone, remain memorable to audiences. Michael Rooker was born on April 6, 1955, in Jasper, Alabama, coming from a working-class, poor family. He faced financial difficulties from an early age. His childhood was marked by instability as his family frequently moved due to financial struggles. These early experiences shaped Rooker's later strong, practical character. Determined to build a career in Hollywood, Rooker had to work a variety of jobs to support himself while struggling to break into acting. It wasn't until the mid-1980s that he landed his first major role, playing the cold-blooded Henry in Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer, 1986, a film that earned him critical recognition. However, even after his breakthrough, Rooker still faced significant challenges in the industry, often being cast in intense, gritty roles. But his determination and raw talent pushed him forward, leading to iconic roles in The Walking Dead and Guardians of the Galaxy. Today, at 69, Rooker enjoys a successful career, but his journey to becoming a Hollywood star was far from easy. His childhood struggles with poverty and the battle for recognition have left a lasting mark on his character and career, making his success all the more remarkable. John Philbin, born on April 27, 1960 in California, is best known for his role as Tom Mull in Tombstone, 1993, where he portrayed one of the infamous cowboys involved in the legendary gunfight at OK Corral. Beyond Tombstone, Philbin received acclaim for his roles in classic films like Point Break and North Shore. As an avid surfer, he not only made his mark in acting, but also made significant contributions to the surfing community, combining his love for the sport with his acting career. However, Philbin's journey was far from smooth. He struggled with substance abuse, which led to arrests and time in prison. Despite these challenges, Philbin found strength and resilience, using his experiences to help others. His career had its ups and downs, but the rise of VHS helped North Shore gain a loyal fan base. Now, at 64, Philbin continues to work in both the entertainment industry and the surfing world. He runs a surf school and is preparing to return to acting in Undateable John. And that's what you have from transformations and untold stories of the Tombstone cast after 30 years, from incredible successes to the hidden struggles behind Hollywood's bright lights. Their journey shows that time spares no one, not even the stars we love. However, this is just one of many stories from Hollywood, a place where countless secrets and surprises are kept. In our upcoming videos, we will explore the lives of many stars, from their childhood to the films that shaped our memories. Some of these beloved icons left us too soon, while others became entangled in scandals and secrets that will leave you speechless. What really happened behind the scenes of your favorite movies? Which stars succeeded, and which had to face the darker side of fame? Stay tuned as we uncover the most shocking truths of Hollywood, where nostalgia meets jaw-dropping revelations. You won't believe what's coming next.